Well, every year, the Early Childhood Program at BronxWorks has a multicultural feast that brings parents of all nationalities together to enjoy and fellowship one with the other. And here now to tell us a little bit more about the event, we welcome now BronxWorks Assistant Department Director, Tashaka Wynter, and thank you so much for coming to share with us.
Thank you for having me.
Good. So this multicultural feast, obviously an opportunity for families from all across to really come together and have a good time.
Yes. So the Multicultural Feast at BronxWorks for the early childhood programs are unique because it's parents-led. And so our parents come together, they meet beginning in September, and they start planning this event. And it's basically what their vision is. So every year they decide what they want it to look like. And then as staff, we just support them and provide them with whatever that they need for that event. So this year, our Multicultural Feast is actually going to be featured artifacts from all different countries. And so all of the families in our early childhood centers and the staff are required to bring an artifact from their country, a country they family represent, and then they bring it in and we will display it in our gymnasium at the Carolyn McLaughlin Community Center. What makes it even better is the food. And so we're all required to bring a dish from our family. So the staff members, the kids, the parents, we extend it to the family. So it's who you consider family. So your neighbor could be your family and you could invite your neighbor, and the only requirement for the neighbor is to bring a dish with them.
So
and
what are you bringing?
Therefore, I'm actually making two dishes. I am Jamaican, so I'm making ackee and saltfish and curry chicken. So that's what I'm bringing to the event.
So how many nationalities are we talking about? A bunch, huh?
Last year we had over 50 countries represented in the feast, and we had, I believe we counted about 62 different dishes last year that we have. So it's a very big display of food, and one of the exciting things about it is not only do you learn about the food, you actually learn about the culture. You learn about what it takes to make that food, because some families said, well, I've been prepping this for a few days. I know in Caribbean culture, something that they bring, such as rum cake. Some people have the spices for that brewing for over a year. And so learning about that, and then you have questions like, okay, so what do you do to make sure that we don't get sick from this, or it's healthy for us to eat? So it's definitely a learning experience, and also just being exposed to different things.
Well, we know in the world today we're talking about trying to promote inclusion as well as diversity. And I mean, for you, obviously, I guess this is a major push in that area of trying to really push diversity. What's the response like of people who actually come, attend, and are part of the event?
It's exciting. I think every year the families are open to learn about each other, because while they come in, we have parent meeting, they interact with each other. This is the one opportunity that they're getting to learn about something different and what makes us unique, but also what makes us special. And so a lot of times in our center, we don't like to use the words different. We use the word special and unique. So the families get to showcase what is it that is unique about my culture. And a lot of time they feel like they're not able to show their authentic self. And so coming to this event, they're allowed to bring that to the table. We also have performances. And so the teachers partner with the parents and the children, and they put on different performance there. So for me, every year I look forward to learning a new African dance. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that this year. And it's a warm feeling, and you just let go of whatever is happening in your life that day and just embrace the rich culture in the room.
We'll talk about the early childhood here. So for people who don't know, give us a little bit about what you guys do.
So we have two early childhood centers. We have a Head Start program, which is located at our Carolyn McLaughlin Community Center, and we have a UPK program that is located at 1472 Montgomery Avenue. We also have our home instruction for parents of preschool youngsters, which is a home visiting programs where we go into the home and we teach the parents to be the first teachers for their children. And so those programs serve about 150 families combined. And we work, while there are three different programs, we try to create ways that they could work together. And basically, we're working to eliminate the achievement gap for our children in the Bronx.
So for people who want to become a part, what do you do? Who's allowed? Who's eligible?
So for the Head Start program, they have to meet an income eligibility requirement. However, for our Hippie program and for our UPK program at the 1472 location, you don't have to meet the requirement because it is universal. They could go to our hub, which is the Carolyn McLaughlin Community Center, and then they will redirect them from there. They could also reach me at 718-508-3185 to get further information about the programs.
Well, Tashaka, I want to thank you for coming by and letting us
you.
know a little bit about it. And if you want to be a part of that feast, obviously an opportunity. You said last year about more than 50 countries represented, and this year looking for many more. So thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.
Tashaka Wynter, our guest here. Listen, stay tuned. We still got more open, so don't go away. We're coming right back in a few.